We back, y'all. We back. We're back. We're back. And we are back. What you doing, Key? What you doing, Key? Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what I'm doing. Hey, y'all. Come on in and hit the like button. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Okay. Oop. Kind of move y'all over here. Okay. Move y'all over here. This is not the YouTube advice channel. Um, y'all want to come up in here with the foolishness today. Y'all want to come up in here with the foolishness? Y'all want to come up in here with the foolishness? Asking me, do I have legs? You want to see if I have legs? I sure do. You see them? Right enough to kick your ass right on up out of my life. Bye. Coming here talking about some, do you got legs? Yep, to kick you right on up out of here. Y'all coming up in here with the foolishness today. And I'm in chill mode, so I'm with it. Want to see if I got legs. So I kicked you right on up out of here, didn't you? If you're reading this, I ain't saying nothing. If you're watching this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, or get your ass out. All right. Let's see. Who else? What else we got? Show me your family. How about you show my Cash App some coins, and then I'll show you my family. You show my Cash App some coins, and I'll show you my family. Cause baby, it costs to see my family. You want to see my family, baby, you got to pay for that. Cause them people crazy. Show me your family. What you need to see my family for? Just know they crazy. You don't want no parts with them. You don't want no parts with my family at all. They ain't wrapped too tight. None of them. Including me. Ain't none of us wrapped too tight. Sis Opal, they gonna fuck around and find out. They gonna fuck around and find out. Asking to see my family. But anyways, hey y'all. Y'all know that's how I gotta talk to the weird people. But if you are in here, make sure you hit the like button. Baby, what is you saying? Mm-hmm. They sure is. Gonna find out. And it ain't gonna be how they want it to be. How they think fat meat ain't greasy. Fat meat is definitely greasy. Fat meat is definitely greasy. Y'all, what's going on? Hold on. Okay. Y'all already know what we in here doing. Washing these dishes. Didn't I said I was gonna call Molly the maid, didn't I? I said I was gonna call Molly the maid. I sure did. That's what I said. But I don't think she gonna clean my house like me. Hell, she might do a better job than me. Sure ain't the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, or the 5. The A, B, C, the D, the E, or the F. Sure not. Sure not. Making my way downtown, walking fast. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall onto the sky. Y'all, don't get me started. You know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Y'all, every time I sing that song, I think about now that song gonna be in your head all day. And I need you, and I miss you. Hold on, what you said? That's what I would tell people. Yep. For sure. I know a lot of y'all messy folks click this live because it says story time. I really am going to be sharing a story time. Hold on. Y'all know we got to wash these dishes. Yes, again. So let me clean my sink out, cause y'all know we don't be playing. We don't be playing around here. I wash that sink out before you put them dishes in there. Is this the one that don't work? Oh, I don't want this bleach on my hands. I think this the one that don't work. What part of Texas I'm from? Texas. Why? Why you want to know what part of Texas I'm from? Why you want to know? Who asking? And now I can't play no On the Ocean by K-John. But that's my song. My ship has finally sailed away. That's my song. No, I'm not playing no music. Why you want to know where I live? You trying to come get me? I need to know why you want to know where I live. You trying to come get me? You thinking of relocating to Texas? Your grandparents from Texas? If you send me a cash app, I'll tell you where I'm from. If you don't send no cash app, then you don't need to know where I'm from. Don't come in my chat spamming with all these goddamn heart emojis. I like heart emojis, but don't come up in here spamming with all these emojis. I'm gonna have to get you up out of here. Didn't I tell you don't? All right, see, you want to play? All right, let me show you what I'm finna do with you. Bye. Y'all, these folks here, they think I got the time and the energy to be playing with them. Baby, I don't. I got a sink full of dishes to wash. Yes, I hear Texas don't have economy problems like California. I don't even know for real. But first of all, can we talk about how you came in my chat and you didn't even speak to me first? Let me see what your name is. I'm gonna leave you in here, Rowena. We just gonna call you Roberts. You came up in here and you ain't even speak to me. Can you speak to me if you want to talk to me? Cause see, normally I just block people when they come up in here and they don't speak to me, cause that's a little rude. That's like coming in my house and not speaking to me. So if you want to continue this conversation, then I'm gonna need you to speak to me or I'm gonna have to block you. I'm being mean. No, listen here. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. Okay. I answered your question. Okay. Key on a normal day would have just blocked your ass. Okay. So I'm actually being really nice. Cause the people that be in here, the people that know, they know. You would have been blocked. When you didn't even come in here and say, hey, Key, you would have been blocked. Okay? So again, either you can come in here and speak or you can get blocked. So pick your poison. Let me know. Cause my fingers stay ready. It's always this one that's blocking folks. I'm not here viewing to be trying to be a viewer. Okay, and that's understandable. But when you come over here, you have to speak first, okay? I demand that from everybody. This is my channel. And when you enter this chat, you will speak. Like, that's rude. So if you here trying to be a viewer, Just say, hey, Key. Thank you, the wheels. That say the wheels? Yeah, that say the wheels. I guess so. I guess so, sis. No, you know what? Rowena, I was trying to give you a chance. You want to be funny, but you said hello, so I'm going to let you stay. So, hey, how are you, new friend? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Okay? I'm not mean. I just have standards. See, a lot of people don't know what those are. But yes, I just have standards. And as far as Texas not having economy problems like California, um, I'm not really sure about that. I just live here. Um, I mean, um, I can only tell you about Houston because that's where I live. And I know that if you are moving to Houston, it is overcrowded, overcrowded. So yeah, and it is very hard to. I'm not gonna say it's very hard to find an apartment, but the apartments here are. I mean, it's just like everything else. It's expensive. It's expensive. But I will say, if you move to Houston, I wouldn't suggest you to move to Houston. It's so many other places you can move to in Texas. Houston is overcrowded. We are very overcrowded, overly populated. I know a lot of people on social media, they hype Houston up. Houston is really trash. Okay, I've been here my whole 32 years of living. Okay, I guess to other people who haven't been here, it's hype to them. But to me, I'm over it. Right. Right. What my sis said. I think she got it. I think she got it, sis. If not, the wheels, not you co-signing, talking about talking about Rowena. Y'all on here trolling me today. Let me find out y'all on here trolling me today. I'm just cleaning this sink out so I can get ready to run this dishwater. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get started with the story time. Yeah, the wheels in here co-signing, talking about Rowena. Leave Rowena alone. That's my friend. She just had to know the speakers. She just had to know to speak for her. Baby, going on. Ask Jesus for a shout out. Your shout out is in the Bible. Go read it. John 3:16. It's for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. That's your shout out. That's his shout out right there. John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Come on, everlasting life. Y'all hear that? You want your shout out? That's your shout out. Your shout out is in John 3:16. Y'all already know these folks. These folks being here on some other stuff, and I be right along with them. I be right along with them. Trying to tell them. I'm trying to tell them. Talking about a shout out. Shout me out. Go tag me on your community post. Yeah, come up in here talking about a shout out. Y'all, so even though I don't have a dishwasher, I still use these. I use these. Right. Right. Salvation. That's what it is. So even though I don't have a dishwasher, y'all, I still use these in my dishwater. I actually use them in my mop water as well. Listen, let me put y'all on real quick. If you use these in your mop water, they are a game changer. Oh, and let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something else real quick. So, this right here, and then we're going to get into the story time because I know it says story time. I'm going to get into the story time. This right here is what I was mopping my floor with at first. And you couldn't really smell the scent. Like, the scent wasn't lasting in my house. Baby, look, yesterday, I mopped my floors with this. Baby, it smelled so good in this house. Ooh, it smelled like pine sol. It smelled so good in here. What does it do when you mop? Dang, sis, why you gotta ask me all these technical questions? It's a game changer. Nah, I do feel like it makes the floors brighter. I feel like it makes the floors brighter. But I don't know. I feel like it makes the floors brighter, and it does help like really get the dirt off the floor. I mean, cause I noticed like when I mop and I put this in here, like my floors don't be like dusty for a good little minute. So you use the lemon pine sol, James. Yeah, mess around and find out. There you go. Mess around and find out. You use the lemon one? Baby, I like this old school one. My house was smelling like real Christmas trees yesterday. Ooh. Yeah, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Hey y'all, if y'all are in here and y'all are under the sound of my voice, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe button and join the R&R squad. If you are not new here, please hit the like button, and we're going to get into this story time as soon as I start washing dishes. Let me go ahead and just make my dishwater. Let me just go ahead and is it two? Where's my other? Oh, up there. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta rinse this out. You know what? I'll just leave it in there. in case I want some more later. Okay. Old school. The old school one reminds me of old school. You said the old school one reminds you of school. Okay. The old school one reminds you of school. So I got my dish pot right here. I'm finna put it in my dishwater. Then use that done. And don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I got the refillable bottle from Sam's. So very soon, I got the refillable bottle over there. I'm gonna refill my bottle. So yeah. So is. My girl Sunshine said, Key, you always clean. Throwback days. What, the pine saw? Oh, for sure. For sure. Let me go ahead and start loading these dishes in the sink. Because the faster I get this done, the faster I get it done. I know y'all like, Key, what? Yeah, the faster I get it done is the faster I can get it done. Y'all, I don't really like having one sink to wash dishes in. I guess because growing up, I grew up with two sinks. So I would wash on one sink and rinse in the other. Now with this way, like today I have a lot of dishes, so because these dirty dishes was just right here, what I'm about to do is spray my counter down with bleach and clean it. And then when I get through washing these dishes, I have to put them up here on the counter so I can put these other dishes in here and wash them. Like, I really hate having one sink. I mean, it would be cool if I had a dishwasher. Not really, because I don't like dishwashers. So I don't even know why I'm saying that. I just need two sinks. Oh, y'all ready? Okay. Well, y'all gotta let me get set up. Y'all gotta let me get set up real quick. Hold on. Because I gotta wipe this counter off so I can put these dishes over here. Y'all, why the hell did I just do that? Look what I just did to my dish towel. Girl. Not thinking, y'all. Not thinking. Not thinking. Just turned my whole gray dish towel colors. Not thinking. I just turned my whole dish towel colors. Y'all know what I say. Woman don't keep her house clean. That mean her coochie ain't clean. Clean up your house, ladies. Gentlemen too. That mean if you don't keep your house clean as a man, you got a stinky peen. We don't like that either. Keep your house clean. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with a little bleach. Don't be scared of it. Pine Sol, Fabuloso, Clorox, Mr. Clean. Even the bald head man, what's his name? They be like, I pity the fool, Mr. T. Wait, do Mr. T make cleaning products? Okay, anyway, girl, whatever. Keep your house clean. Hey, we about to get into a story time. We are about to get into a story time. Okay, y'all ready? Let me see, what percent is my phone on? Ooh. Okay, so let me turn y'all this way so y'all can see me. Okay. Now, before I tell this story time, let's get one thing straight and let's get one thing clear. Because you know, people on the internet, they like to take what you say and use it in your face, throw it in your face. You know, these stories that I share with y'all, that means that I feel confident enough to share them with y'all. If I didn't, they wouldn't be getting shit. I wouldn't share them. Okay? So for all y'all who come back and be like, that's why you da 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 da, and that's why, bitch, I don't care. I'm gonna tell my story. If I tell my story, that means I'm ready to tell it. So let me see if y'all ready. If y'all ready for this story, if y'all ready for this story, put the letter K in the chat. Toya said, Key, you okay? I'm not acting like I'm okay. Am I acting a little weird? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just, you know how these folks be, Toya. You know, you can come on here and tell a story time and then they be like, oh, well, that's why you did this and this. That's why your mama put you out. You know how they be. So I'm just clearing the air. I'm just clearing the air to let these folks know that this story time that I'm getting ready to tell, it cannot be thrown back in my face. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something real quick. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm all in y'all face. I know it. I know it. Okay. So only 2 people ready for the story time. How many people we got in here? We got 5 people in here and only 2 people ready for the story time. I said if you ready for the story time, put a K in the chat. I ain't say nothing about no eye emojis. See what I'm talking about? Just hard-headed. I said if you ready for the story, put a K, the letter K in the chat. And this lady is putting eye emojis. Sis Opal, can you help your sis Toya out? I think she need help with the letter K. I think she need a little help. I'm in the middle of the party, and all I think about is you. I'm waiting on y'all to drop y'all K's. That's what we waiting on. We waiting on, I don't know how many people in the chat now. Let me see. No. That don't work. It's 3 people in here. That's why YouTube held your message for review. That's why YouTube held your message for review. Even YouTube is hip to the foolishness. Okay, but anyway, okay, so I'm about to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be sharing my story time. And y'all, when I share these story times, I never know who is gonna help. I never know who is gonna help. I never know who is gonna motivate. So I just tell them, you know, especially if it's on my heart to tell it, I just tell them. That's it. I don't do it for clicks. I don't do it for views. Baby, y'all know we don't do all that over here, okay? It ain't nothing worth a click and a view. If y'all come and y'all listen, I appreciate y'all. This is a judgment-free zone. Don't come over here judging me or anybody or any parts of this story. Judge your mama and why she decided to not swallow you. Okay? Very good? Very good. Let's go. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing with y'all basically like just different stories of my homeless journey. For those who don't know, I have been homeless off and on a couple of times. Most of them were due to me being young. When I was young, I really had a carefree attitude. And I stayed with family. I kind of, in my younger days, I kind of bounced around from family member house to family member house. So a phrase that people used to tell me that I did not like was, this my house. If you don't like it, you can pack your shit and get out. So, whichever family member it was, would tell me that I would pack my shit and I would get out. Because in that moment, hey, I'm not gonna be looking at the chat, y'all. So when people would tell me that, I would pack my stuff and I would leave. Because I always felt like if you're gonna help me, then help me, you know. But don't make me feel less than a human because I need, I need your help. So let me tell y'all something. When you, although I was homeless off and on for years, I never went without a shower. I never went without my hygiene. I never went without nothing. Because I'm not a believer in just because you are going through something, you don't have to look like what you go through at all. So, I learned different things. Like I remember during one of my homeless times, I would go to the hospital, and I knew this one hospital had a specific restroom that was just a single stall. So I would just kind of camp out in there because, of course, I didn't want to be on the streets. Another thing I used to do, well, y'all might be like, okay, so Key, how did you shower? Okay, so before I figured it out, what I would do is I would get a hotel room for like a couple of days, and then I would just well, when my very first time, yeah, it's been so many times, so I can explain to y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all the different things that I've done. Hey, I'm just gonna tell y'all the different things that I've done. So during one of my points of being homeless, that's when I had got on POF. And y'all, I know that this was nobody but God for real, because it was only two dudes that I met that had let me stay with them, and they never wanted sex, they never wanted nothing. So that was one time. Another time I was homeless, I had met this truck driver, and he actually took me on the road with him everywhere he went. So that kept me from being off the streets. But getting back into the times when I couldn't afford a hotel room. The times when I couldn't afford a hotel room, oh, y'all just saying hi. I would, I would just thug it. Like, and when I say thug it, I mean, I'm from Houston, so I pretty much know what areas are safe and what areas are not. So I knew places that I could go and sit at all night and not be bothered and nobody not bother me. And that's what I did. Um, and like I said, even though you are experiencing homelessness, you do not have to look like what you're going through. A lot of times, people didn't know what I was going through. The only thing I was lacking was sleep. Like, especially on the days when I couldn't afford the hotel rooms, that would be the only thing. Like, my ankles would swell up real bad and I would just be sleepy. Like, I would fall asleep anywhere. Um, and this last time I was, now normally I would be able to stay up, but when I got older, I started noticing like a difference. So like the last time I experienced homelessness was just last year. Like when my daddy died, after my daddy died. If y'all have been here a while, then y'all know. Y'all don't know. If y'all been here for a while, so y'all know I was living with my mama, and then I had moved out and I was staying in the hotel room. Um, and then y'all know I was having problems with the hotel room, this, that, the third. So I ended up leaving and I ended up going to stay a couple of nights with the dude I was talking to. And then I ended up going to another hotel. And that hotel, it was nothing wrong with it, but it was just more expensive than the hotel I was at previously. So I couldn't do that every day. I couldn't afford to do that. But this last time was a bit different. Like I used to always say, like, when I would see people in, like, from just riding in cars, or I would see people, like, on the bus, sleep at the bus stops, I would always say, like, man, like, I couldn't, like, I can't imagine that. Like, I never looked down on it. I would just say, like, man, I can't imagine. But y'all, that was me. That was me. The last time I was homeless, basically, so after I moved out the one hotel, I went to another hotel, but I couldn't afford to pay for the room every day. So that's when I I would pay for a couple of days, um thug it at night. And like I said, I'm from Houston, so I knew honestly, when you're outside, nowhere is comfortable. When you're outside at a bus stop all night, nowhere is comfortable because you're outside. So, but I pretty much know the general areas where I could go and, like, I'm not gonna say not be bothered, but it wasn't like high traffic for real. Like, the traffic was real low. And that's what I did. And so I remember one night I was I was at the bus stop. Y'all, I didn't even come on here for all this. I did not. But I remember one night I was at the bus stop and I had fell asleep. I was so tired, I had fell asleep. and this person had pulled up on the side of me, basically pulled in front of the bus stop. And when he tapped me, y'all, I jumped so hard. I jumped so hard. And he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good." He said, "Can I buy you breakfast?" He said, "I don't have to go with you. I'm just gonna give you the money." And he gave me $50. But y'all, when I tell y'all I was scared, oh baby, I was scared. I was scared. I was scared. Because I'm just like, Key, like, this is, when I say after my daddy left, I knew between him and God, like, throughout my entire homeless journey, when I tell you I have been protected and kept, I have been protected, because that could have went so many other ways. I could have not even been here. So, you know, the thing is, I always would not tell people that I'm homeless. And whenever people would put that stipulation on me, even though I knew I was homeless, I would always tell people like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because, you know, if you've never been homeless before, then you don't understand. You don't understand. But it's one thing to be homeless and already know you homeless, and then somebody coming saying, you know, putting that in your face. Like, I never would let people call me homeless, because I'm not homeless. I'm in between blessings. I'm trying to get my life on track. And when I tell y'all, the last time I was homeless, which was right before I moved into this apartment, so let me tell y'all how that went. So it was like where I had ended up staying outside at the transit center, between the transit centers and the bus stops, for a whole week, because y'all probably like, why you didn't call your mama? Y'all, I'm not, my mama is, how can I say this? She's so, like, you know, you never know what to expect from her. So I didn't want to go and ask her, and then, you know, she'd be like, "Oh, well, you left my house thinking you was grown to go move in a hotel, and now you need to come back," and da 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 da. But I just ended up telling her. I was like, yeah, cause she didn't know. She was like, "Oh, you had moved out the first hotel?" I was like, "Yeah, because they was giving me too many problems and this, that, and the third." And I was like, I moved into the other hotel, but I can't afford to pay for it. So I ended up staying outside for a week, and then I ended up just calling my mama, telling her, and she let me come back, and she didn't give me no fuss about it, no nothing. Y'all, that's y'all friend Bob the Builder. He's at work over there. But when I tell y'all, this last time, like, out of all the times I've been homeless, this last time was the hardest. And it wasn't because I don't have my daddy, but it was because I'm just truly getting older. Like, when I was younger and experiencing homelessness, it was nothing for me, because I could rip and run the streets. I could stay up all day and just, but as I got older, Like during this time, I found myself like falling asleep on the public bus, which is something I don't like doing because people are just cruel. They evil for no reason. Um, and yeah. And so, when I see these people who are homeless and they don't want to get their life together, it's just like I don't judge them because I've been there. But it's like, people like okay, I don't think I told y'all this, but the other day when I was in Popeyes, for example, the man came up to me and he asked me if I could buy him some chicken. And I said no. And he said, ma'am, I'm homeless. Can you buy me some chicken? So I'm like, no, I can't right now. He gonna tell me, you got a whole iPhone. I said, okay, and you got a whole ick. And you a male, and you over here asking me to buy you some food. So I told him to get his ass from around my table. Because my thing of it is, although you don't ever know what somebody's going through, like that man could have very much so lost his job, whatever the case may be, I don't know. But I genuinely did not have it to give. And then two, you telling me that I got an iPhone, like I'm just obligated to buy your chicken. Like, sir, no, I'm not. I'm not. But I wanted to come and share that with y'all because y'all, when I was going through that journey of being homeless, that's when I learned how strong Key really is. That's when I learned how strong I really am. Because I did not, for the years that I was experiencing homelessness off and on, I never told no family member, not a cousin, not an uncle. I never told nobody. I didn't tell nobody. Because, when I was younger, the family members was the same. Granted, when I was younger, my attitude was, whew, y'all, my attitude was, my mouth. Y'all think my mouth is bad now? Oh no. Mm-mm. This ain't nothing. I wish I was vlogging back then, for real, for real. So y'all could see and hear some of the stuff that came out of my mouth. And I was the type of person back then that I was, like, I say real and raw now, but back then I was ruthless and reckless. Like, we just changed the R's. I went from ruthless and reckless to real and raw. That's the more mild version. But, and I don't know, I just felt like, a lot of the homelessness was caused upon myself. But, it was like, I never could understand why people, and I've lived with a lot of people, not just family. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all, God has always had me for real, I would meet people. Matter of fact, my play mama, which was a bus driver out here for the city bus. I had got on the bus one day, and I ended up getting on the bus like a couple months later, and she remembered me, and she said, every time you get on my bus, your face be in that phone. You be looking at that phone. And so she was like, how you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. And so I stood up there talking to her while she was driving, and there was a bus that I had to ride every day. So I ended up talking to her every day because that was her new route. And I remember her, after about 2 months of me riding the bus, she said, I need your help. She said, you know that technology. She said, I need your help. I need help with a laptop at my house. She said, why don't you come over to my house? And even though I was homeless at the time, like, y'all, I didn't play that. I'm like, come over to your house? Girl, boo, I don't know you. Like, what you trying to do to me? And so every time she would see me, she would ask me if I was gonna come to her house to help her with her computer. And so it was about the fourth time she had asked me, and I was like, God, please cover me, because I'm gonna go to her house. I'm gonna go to her house, and I'm gonna help her with her laptop. And I said, I don't think she would do anything stupid knowing that I could go report her to the bus company and she would lose her job. And so when I moved in, when when I went the first time, it was, y'all, the lady was the sweetest lady ever. She was so nice. She was so sweet. So after, like, I went and did that, it took me some time, so I ended up being at her house every day, helping her with her laptop. And okay, I just needed to make sure ain't nobody in here saying nothing crazy. I ended up so after a while, I ended up moving in with her. And when I tell y'all, it was a whole different atmosphere. Like, when I tell y'all, I actually felt like I stayed with somebody that treated me like a human, and not like, oh, okay, you just gonna get what we give you because you live with us and we gonna talk to you crazy and treat you crazy. I actually felt like a human when I lived with that lady. When I tell you, she spoiled me rotten, I didn't even have to ask for nothing. Cause she had 2 sons and both of them were grown. And her oldest son didn't really fool with her. But her youngest son, you know, they were like this. So when I came along, she used to always tell me, baby girl, you like the daughter I always wanted. When I tell y'all, that was the sweetest lady. That was the sweetest lady. And I lived with her for a long time. I lived with her for a long time. A long time. And I actually changed phones so much that I ended up losing her number. But, you know, I always thinking about her, like, I wonder how she doing. Like, what's she doing? How she doing? Because let me tell you something. One thing you don't ever forget, ever forget, is the people that helped you at your lowest. And when I say helped you, I don't mean, oh, I did this and this for you when you was homeless. No. I mean, like, the people that helped you. Like, effortlessly, genuinely. Yeah, them people. You don't forget about them. She said, baby girl, she said, and then, so that was one time. Then I ended up getting close with this other transportation driver. They both work for the same company, just different departments. And she actually knew I was homeless, and she offered for me to come live with her. This is a whole nother person. Now, later on in life, a whole nother person. And so, you know, of course, at first, I was hesitant. I was like, I don't know. But eventually, I ended up moving in with her. Another person treated me like an actual human. Never said no stuff like this my house. If you don't like it, you can get out. If this my damn house. If you cold, go get a jacket or a blanket. I don't care if you cold. I don't care if you hot. Turn the fan on, take a cold shower. It was never none of that. When I tell you this second lady treated me like a human, she treated me like a human. And I stayed with her for a very long time. She had 2 kids. She had a set of twins, a daughter and a son. And I remember her telling me, she would say, "You do more for me than my own kids. My own kids, they trifling. You do more for me than my own kids. I don't have to ask you. You help me with stuff. You this, you that." And so yeah, when I tell you my homeless journey has definitely been like, God definitely had an extra layer of protection around me, because like I said, he knew. God knows everything. He knew that I was, just living life as a young adult, trying to find my way. Didn't like when people treated me a certain type of way, because, child, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, what I was finna say. But yeah. And I remember her telling me, she said, "Key, you are not a bad child. You just not being loved properly." She said, when you genuinely love somebody and you genuinely pour into that person, they love you. You just not being loved on properly. So, so, even though you are going through something, you definitely do not have to look like what you're going through at all. At all. And that's why, I do get on this app and I play. But baby, one thing I genuinely don't play about is God, for real. Because I didn't see how he done showed up and showed out in my life many a time. When I tell y'all, I have stories for days. And that was another reason. Actually, when I started this YouTube channel in July, my very first video I recorded, I was homeless. I was sitting outside of Starbucks and I recorded my video. I sat in Starbucks. I did my thumbnail. I edited my video. I uploaded it. And that's what made me want to start a YouTube channel. Because, I just felt like I had a lot to share with the world. Now was I scared? Yes, because I didn't see how these people on YouTube get down. Initially, I was scared. Yes, I was. But, I had been wanting to do YouTube for 5 years prior to when I started. I had been wanting for the past 5 years to do YouTube. I just was scared. I'm like, I already know how my mouth is. I don't want to be clapping back at people. Look at me. What I be doing, y'all? Clapping back at people. But yeah. So, there is so many ways, and I've actually helped. When I know like a female or somebody that is going through that, I give them tips and tricks. Like, hey, if you're going through that and, you need to go take a shower or get you a gym membership, just don't make it obvious. But I'm gonna be honest. I was when I was homeless, y'all. The homeless population is so big in Houston that I remember when I was homeless and I did have a gym membership. I would just be at the gym all night. Y'all, it would be about like literally 5 of us, homeless ladies, just in the, like, some of them would be around the gym chilling, like they would find places to camp out and go to sleep. Some of them would be in the women's locker room, but never judge nobody. I ain't. Now, one thing I don't like about homeless people is that even though you homeless, you don't have to stay there. Get your life together, change your life, do better for you, because you don't, if that's the position you in, you don't need to stay there. Like, you don't need to stay there. You don't need to stay there. You don't. So I don't judge nobody being homeless, but I just don't like when people are homeless. And then, now granted, it did take me some time. It did take me some time because, as y'all know, I just got in this apartment, and this is, so I used to stay in a condo a couple years back, but it wasn't in my name. This is my first apartment for real in my name. Like, all of the paperwork, everything is in my name and nobody else's name. No co-signer, no this, no that. All of this right here is God and me. God and me. So yeah, I just felt like sharing that because, the moral of the story is, whatever the situation is, don't stay there. You do not have to look like what you're going through. Like I said, I walked around for months and nobody knew I was homeless. The only way you could really tell for real is if you really paid attention to me. And I would sometimes be so sleepy that I would just fall asleep anywhere. But other than that, you couldn't tell, because baby, as much how I don't play about hygiene here, even though I was homeless, I still didn't play about hygiene. Brush my teeth and wash my every day. Did my skincare. I'm all in the gym doing face wash. Baby, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Nope. Um, there was one time I was actually living in a storage unit as well. It was a 24-hour storage unit. And y'all, what actually happened was, one day I was so tired. Normally I would just sit in a chair and just kind of close my eyes. But this day I said, let me just make a pallet on the floor. Let me just make a pallet on the floor. It was an insulated storage unit, of course. It had air, it had lights, it had 24-hour surveillance. So, and you could not get in the door to that specific unit unless your storage unit was in that unit. So it wasn't like everybody had access. Y'all hear Bob the Builder? So, but what happened was I ended up falling asleep. And y'all, I was so tired. I was so tired. The janitor ended up opening the door. And of course, what he do? He went to go snitch. So the people from the storage unit had called me. They was like, oh, you can't, um, can y'all hear me? Okay. My bad. Can y'all hear me? Okay. My bad. Can y'all hear me? My mama keep calling me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I need to know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. So anyway, yeah, so the man ended up snitching on me and telling on me, and I end up having to the lady was like, ma'am, you cannot sleep in the storage unit. And I was like, well, I'm not sleeping in the storage unit. And I was like, it's not even a bed in here. So I had hurry up, got up, picked the covers up, put the covers up, and all of that. And so I ended up being able to wing it a little bit longer until he went and snitched again, and then I ended up having to leave. But the moral of the story is um you don't have to look like what you're going through. You do not have to look like what you're going through. Y'all, let me call my mama, because she didn't call me twice. She don't ever call me no back to back like that. Um, you said she on my live. How you know she on my live? Did she comment? Baby, I ain't lying about nothing. So she can be on here. I ain't lying about a thing. So she can be on here. She can. She can. Cause I ain't lying about nothing. Child, she can't, baby, I pay the bills over here. She can't tell me what to do over here. Let me make sure ain't no emergency, y'all. Hold on. Now, how you call me, I call you back, and then you don't answer. That's them light-skinned people. Only light-skinned people do that. Hold on, y'all. Let me call her from this phone, cause let me hold on. Let me call her from this phone. Hold on. Then when my mama calling me, I just saw the middle three numbers. That was my grandma calling me. That wasn't my mama. That was my grandma. I'll call her back after this live. She should have answered the phone when I called her. What y'all saying? Um that attitude at 30 something, don't you? I couldn't put up with it in them 20s. I've been noticing. Hold up now, not too much on the light breaks. Yeah, I thought it was my mama, but it was my grandma. And then she gonna call me back to back. Like, no, you should have answered the phone when I called. But anyway, back to the live. Miss Riz, you missed the whole live. You gotta go watch. You gotta go catch the replay. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, I can't put y'all on the tripod because the tripod dead. Um, but yeah. So y'all, you don't have to look like what you going through at all. At all. No, so, oh my goodness, Toya. Um, but yeah, I and ain't nobody got no attitude, and ain't nobody dealing with no PMS. What y'all talking about? I'm been my regular self. I am, y'all gonna learn. I'm just a very, very vocal person. I'm very boisterous. I'm very, very boisterous. If somebody gave me a gag order and told me I could not talk, you know what I would do? Start sending emails, typing everything I need to say. I'm gonna type it. Cause you ain't gonna silence me. No. I don't like that. You said the teenage years. Um, Child, I don't know. I had a smart mouth my whole life. It didn't even start when I was a teenager. I've always, like, I remember telling my cousin at 5 years old, shut up, nigga. And my mama turned around and popped me in the mouth. Like, yeah, my mouth been slick. Matter of fact, my mama told me I didn't learn how to walk until I was 2. So she said, I said, well, she said, yeah, you ain't learned how to walk until you was 2. She said you would be sitting in the middle of the floor talking junk to me, doing your fingers like this and doing your hand like this. She's talking about, and I would just leave your ass in the middle of the floor talking junk. You weren't gonna get up and walk. I'm like, that's terrible. That's terrible. How you gonna leave me in the middle of the floor? She's talking about, yeah, at 1 and 2, you be sitting, pointing your finger, talking your baby junk, and I would just leave your ass in the middle of the floor because you weren't gonna get up and walk. So, and it only got worse as I got older, and then especially growing up in a house with all brothers. Y'all gotta remember, I had all brothers, and I'm the baby. So it was a lot of times when my mama would be like, all right, well, if ain't nobody answering, y'all all finna get y'all ass whooped. And I'm like, no. And she used to always say, and Kiana gonna go first, cause she knew if I had to go first, oh baby, somebody getting told on. I'm not getting no ass whooping for you ninjas. I don't care, brothers or not. I'm telling everything. I'm not finna get no whooping for y'all. No, no, Miss Riz, don't be retracting no messages. Let me see. Can I click on it? Can I click on it to see what it said? No. Show was. I told you they used to call me the food police. Y'all, I remember, like, let me tell y'all, this is how growing up in my household went. Um, we, so my mama was the type of mama that if we ate up all the food, like she would tell us, y'all better proportion this stuff out right. Cause I'm only going to the grocery store when I go to the grocery store. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth to the grocery store. So, y'all wanna go to Home Depot? I live next door to Home Depot. No, you can ask your question. Man, Bob getting on my damn nerves. He do too much. Bob do too much. Like, what are you vacuuming? We don't even have carpet in these apartments. It's out. That sound like a vacuum. Um, and so let me say this, because I'm sure a lot of y'all are probably wondering, like, when you was homeless, where y'all, that's a whole nother story time for another day. Um, oh, he cleaning furniture. Child, I don't know what he doing. Um, no, nobody has carpet unless he got rugs. Like all of these apartments are the same way. We don't have nobody has carpet. Unless, like I said, he didn't put some carpet down over the wood. I don't know. It's Bob the Builder. Ain't no telling what he new boo coming through. Y'all funny. Y'all are funny. Um, but what was I saying? Yeah, growing up, yeah, she didn't go to the grocery store like that. So I remember one time my mama had bought this cake home. Bob's new boo. Um, my mama had bought this cake home, and I really wanted. She so damn messy, just messy. She thought you was talking about me, Miss Riz. She messy. She talk. You see what she said? Boo. She thought you was talking about me. Um, but my mama had bought this cake home and I really wanted it. So y'all, I went and took the cake and I hid it under my bed. Now, my intentions was to eat the cake when everybody had went to sleep. But I end up going on throughout the week or whatever, and I forgot the cake was under my bed. And I ended up going on a trip. I ended up going on a trip to Austin, and my mama, I mean, not Austin. Did I say Austin? I went to go see my daddy in Chicago. And my mama had the idea to redo my room while I was gone. Like, she had got me new furniture. She had got me a new comforter set. She painted in there, everything. And so when I came back, they kept calling me, my brothers kept calling me Cake Bandit. Cause my mama was like, where is the cake? And we all, even me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where the cake is. My brother's saying they don't know. So my mama, she like, all right, well, I know I put the damn cake. You know, black mamas, don't touch nothing in the refrigerator that they want for real. Cause then they going off. So she was like, well, I know I put the damn cake in the refrigerator. And so we all like, I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. So when I get back home, they kept calling me Cake Bandit. And I'm like, huh? And so my mama said, let me tell you something. But she waited until I got to see my new room. She said, let me tell you something. If I find another piece of cake under this bed, I'ma whoop your ass. And then immediately I was like, oh, snap. I forgot the cake under the bed. Damn. And she found it. So my brothers did not let that go. They was like, Cake Bandit, Cake Bandit. So of course, anytime anything came up missing, they was always went first searching my room. I'm like, man, I ain't got it in here. For real. It's not in here. It's not in here. It's not, I know I lied about the cake, but what y'all looking for is not in here. It's not in here. Man. Growing up with life with brothers was crazy. Exactly. Already tired. I'm already tired. I ain't got no energy to put out. Yeah, y'all. My mama had to clean up my room and found the cake. I'm like, damn, I forgot I was supposed to eat that cake. And then here go my brothers. And you heard mama asking about that cake. I'm like, nigga, shut up. The same reason why mama asked why we ain't got no more jelly and why we ain't got no more of this, cause y'all decided to eat it all up. Like growing up in a household full of brothers, 3 brothers, and I'm the only girl and the baby, child, it was crazy. But I'm not sure how we got on my childhood because we was talking about my homeless journey. But we done with that. So if y'all missed any parts of the live, feel free to go back and watch it. I know I missed a lot of y'all comments and what y'all said earlier. And I don't like to do that. So let me scroll back up real quick and see what y'all was saying. What bothers me is when people assume that all homeless people do. Yes, some do, but not all. Right. Tara said, check on grandma. Child. But yeah, no, y'all, it don't be nothing. It don't be nothing wrong with me when I tell these stories. I just, that's part of, it's all part of the plan. Y'all just don't understand it. It's all part of the plan. Part of me starting my YouTube channel was that so I could share the things that I've been through. And of course, the first year that I was on here, I was still kind of learning the kinks of YouTube and this, that, and the third. But now I'm to a point in life where I feel comfortable enough to share with y'all some of the things. Not everything, of course, it's still a whole lot y'all don't know and that y'all just won't know. Cause yeah. But the things that I feel comfortable sharing, I'm gonna share them. So it ain't never for a click and a view over here. My stuff be to help somebody, to just be transparent. People love something that they can relate to, or even if they can't relate, it's just sometimes for me when I watch something or I listen to somebody's story and I see where they started out at and I see where they are now, that'd be enough satisfaction for me, because I'd be like, man, they was at the bottom and look where they are now. Like, I love that. I love that. I love that. Like my girl Ash had shared her story time on Instagram, and she was basically talking about how she was misunderstood as a kid, and how she felt like nobody understood her, especially growing up in a house with older parents, and how she was yeah, like misunderstood or whatever. And how she said people used to talk about her, and now she works in a profession where she is a mental health advocate for middle schoolers. So it's like, just to see how people overcome certain things and how people pull through, and they make the best of what they have and they pull through, like that'd be amazing to me. I like listening and watching stories like that. So I really hope y'all feel the same way, because even though I get on here and I he and I ha, baby, the girl, for me to be only 32, I didn't been through a lot. Not, I'm sure there's been somebody else who's been through worse than me. There's always somebody else who done been through worse than me. But yeah, I done been through a lot. A lot. So yeah. If y'all were wondering where I've been coming from with these stories, I told y'all year 25 is the year that I told myself I was gonna be more transparent with y'all. So do y'all like it or no? I don't care. I don't care if y'all don't like it. Y'all watching. Do y'all like it? Not me not giving y'all time to answer. Let me know. Cause I love watching people, like I said, that's real transparent. It be the unrelatable stuff I can't really rock with. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, I guess don't nobody like it, cause ain't nobody left a comment. Y'all don't like me sharing my stories with y'all? Let me find out. Y'all, I got an order that's supposed to be coming from Walmart, and it is almost 6 o'clock. Well, why y'all typing so slow? It's Miss Riz. It's sis Opal talking about. Hold on, girl. Give me time to get to the phone. I was just making sure y'all was real quiet for a minute. Baby, okay, first of all, first of all, first of all, Tara, you came in the middle of me telling the story. You wasn't even on time. And so when you don't be on time, she said not donkey. When you don't be on time, then And I really ain't seen no comments from you. I just read your comment when you said check on grandma. That's all I see from you. Y'all, it's Tara in here. Well, you better be on time if you want me to say, hey, Tara. If you want me to say, hey, Tara. Let me see what Tara didn't put in this chat, y'all. Okay, I didn't read that because you laughing at Toya. You said check on grandma. And you said to Miss Opal. You speaking to Miss Riz. Girl, boo, leave me alone, Tara. And when you came in here with your eyes looking. She came in about the same time as you. Yeah, but I see your name through the chat, Miss Riz. I barely see Tara. Hey, Tara. Hey, Tara J. Everybody say, hey, Tara J. Everybody please say, hey, Tara J. Miss Riz say, you know I talk a lot. I have my stylist ready. Oh, Miss Riz, you be. But yeah, y'all. Well, Miss Riz, I don't feel like me being transparent frees me. I tell my stories to help somebody. It's not like I've never told these stories to anybody and I keep them bottled up. There are people that do know these stories. So I don't feel like I'm freeing myself. I feel like I'm just y'all can get to know me better. Cause I know it be a lot of people that be like, oh, Key pop off at the mouth. She quick at the mouth. And then y'all have to learn, not only is it in my genetics, like my mama, the same way I am, that's the way my mama is. But I'm also this way because I got a disability. And I just knew, like, growing up, I didn't want people playing with me. Like the way how I see some people talk to disabled people, or like how they treat disabled people. I just knew, like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna be me. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna talk to me, treat me, deal with me. Yeah, no. So I know it's a lot of people that watch me, they may not understand like me and how I am and the reason I am the way I am. So I be letting y'all, cause sometimes it takes for people, you know, you understand people better when they share. You said be careful. Be careful with what? Oh, you talking to Miss Opal. I'm over here trying to run to the phone, knocking the mop water over. Oh dear, I'm in the background. Sis, you over there doing a lot. You over there doing a lot, sis. It ain't. You can just mop your floors. You don't have to respond. Cause I don't have no insurance for you now. If you fall and I gotta take you to the hospital, I'ma just give you some Sprite, a Band-Aid, and a banana. That's that's what I got for you. Sprite, banana, and a Band-Aid. Yeah, no insurance is crazy. You absolutely right. It's about as high as groceries. It's about as high as groceries. Wait, just like she be taking that little funky bite back. Okay, Toya. Every chat I'm in, LOL. I'm gonna work on that. What you talking about, Miss Riss? Every chat I'm in, LOL. I'm gonna work on that. Miss Riss, what you talking about? Tara said, key just key. Exactly. Key just key. That's it. I just be trying to get y'all so y'all can understand me more. But it ain't really for y'all that y'all little crew right here. It ain't really for y'all because I'm sure most of y'all pick up on a lot. It's really for the new people. Oh, you talk too much in every chat. No, you don't. Who told you that? Don't let nobody tell you that. We like when you talk over here. You can talk as much as you want to. Cause Key gonna talk right on back with you. Oh, Miss Riz talk to text. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Don't let nobody tell you you talk too much. If they telling you that you talk too much, they don't value your presence. And that means you need to disappear. Like, voila. Now you see me, now you don't. Okay? Like, boom shakalaka. I'm here and now I'm gone. Well, even if you feel the energy, even if you feel the energy, they may not say it, but if you feel the energy in somebody and from somebody's chat, baby, you ain't gotta be there. We just talked about what was it last week before last, how YouTube got over 66 million content creators. They can slide up, down, left, right, cha-cha slide, bunny hop, two-step, lean with it, rock with it, on to another channel. That's what you can do. If they don't like your presence, shoot. Child, don't nobody be stunting these folks. People probably feel like I get on here. Y'all, just when I started this live, somebody got on here talking about you mean. No, I'm not mean. I just got standards for my channel. And if you come up in here and feel like you can't say hey, then get your ass out. Period, point blank. That's a non-negotiable. I'm not lowering my standards for this app that ain't paying me. And even when it's do start paying me, I'm still not lowering my standards. Cause who the fuck y'all think I am? Key Nicole. Okay, and just like I respect other people, you gonna come up in here and you gonna respect me. Miss Rich said, who? It was somebody who was that person, sis Opal? What was their name? Rowena? Rowena came in here talking about, I said, they asked me about the city of Houston. They asked me about Texas, and I told them that they need to speak first. So they gonna tell me, well, you being so mean to me, I don't even want to speak. No, baby, I'm not mean at all, because you came up in here asking me about Texas, and your ass would have just got blocked for coming up in here typing that without even saying hey first. So I'm actually being very nice. So no, not mean at all. At all. I mean, I can be, but I'm actually one of the nicest people you will ever meet. If you know me for real, or if you can get a gist of how I am, I'm actually one of the nicest people. I got a mouth for sure, okay? But yeah, when it come down to my heart, it's made to go, but don't get it. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, Rowena, yeah, came in here talking about you being mean. Girl, bye. In here sounding like you in elementary. Why you being mean? But yeah. Where's my accountability auntie is in here, and my accountability auntie had told us that she was gonna go do something today, and we didn't see her do that, or we didn't even get no wrist show today. Amy, you okay over there? You still you still got a little time to press the live button, you know. Just doing an accountability check. Um, who else? Tara, Tara J. Why she come in here putting her eyes? Um, I am, cause I said, oh, she gonna go to Five Below. Let me see what she get from Five Below. I was ready for it. I said, oh baby, Miss Risk gonna go in that store and fall in love. He need a shot of Tito's, Miss Risk. They say Tito's make everything better. He needs Tito's in his medicine. Look at Tara coming here covering her face. Tara, you did your we doing a YouTube accountability check. Child, these little fake senior citizens I got on this channel, they crack me up. These little fake senior citizens I got over here. Right. Prayers for Mr. Tyrone. Toya. Toya, who you? Oh, one. Okay. Um, how many boos you got, Toya? I mean, I'm just asking. How many boos you got? You been sleeping all day? That's what I was trying to do, but it started, you know, Toya had to wake us up before the chickens get up on live stream this morning. Talking about, let me show y'all how to part this hair. Let me show y'all. Y'all see my Easter beads? Then she got up talking about, oh, got my boots on the ground. Yeah, so I was gonna stay in the bed all day too, but you know, she woke us up this morning. About 4. You got 4 boos? Oh, Miss Rich say she ain't right when he ain't right. I know it. Been slanging them beads everywhere. Just slanging them beads everywhere. We ain't claiming that, Tar. Tar, you probably just need some ice cream. Go get you an ice cream, sis. That make everything better. You love the color selection. Oh, for her Easter beads? Child, y'all think Toya finna keep that hairstyle into Easter? No. Toya do not be playing when she got that hair braided. Baby, it be in for about a good week or 2 and she taking it down. And we still got a good little ways to Easter. Child, Toya been and took them braids out, went live again, doing her hair again with another color Easter pattern. We got way to April 20th. Easter not until April 20th. Yeah, she gonna have a new one. The one that stay stuck to me like Gorilla Glue. I ain't gonna say nothing because then she gonna call me messy. Y'all, why Toya put on her community tab, if you wanna come have a messy good time, Toya gonna have these folk thinking I'm messy for real. I said, these folks gonna think I am messy for real. Yeah, she gonna have a new one. She definitely gonna have a new hairstyle before Easter. We still got like 3 more weeks before Easter. If they might have didn't take their mindset class, Toya. You know, they The potato patch is now relocated to the hotel room. Child. But we listen and we don't judge. Hotel, motel, holiday inn. Okay, Miss Riz, you see me yawning? Can I say I'm tired? Miss Riz said, Key, don't say that damn word at all this week. I bet not hear it come out of your mouth. What she say? I like my man cause he do me nasty. And which one? I like my man cause he do me nasty. I like my man cause he do me nasty. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. Baby, potato is phenomenal. Okay? Oh, hotel, motel, holiday inn. Now that's messy. Now that is messy. Child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Or you should um what's that song? What's that song? Dang. Um 6 figures in the back. Um Dang, where is that song? It's at the tip of my tongue. Oh, what's that song? Dang, it was just at the tip of my tongue. Oh, hey, let's get away. Let's get a room on the other side of town. Hey, Shawty, I was thinking of you, thinking of you. You know that song, Sawyer? I forgot who sing that. Dang, it's at the tip of my tongue. It is. Ooh, y'all, baby, it look like I'm finna be going to bed at about 7 o'clock. T.I., yeah. It's somebody else that sing that song with him too, though. It's T.I. and somebody else, but yeah. Shawty, we can freak something if you're down. Yeah. Just do the part when he be like, hey, let's get away. Let's get a room on the other side of town. And then you should title it, This Potato Head Mindset. This is the mindset she wants y'all to have in her class. Hey, let's get away. Let's get a room on the other side of town. Goodness. Now, one thing I can say, y'all, I I ain't never been homeless because I refused to pay rent. Now, that's extreme. That's crazy. That ain't even crazy. That's just outright stupid. That's just stupid. And let me tell y'all something. When as a child, me now as an adult who was a child who suffered from instability as a child, you know, I'm not going to speak that on her children and say that they're going to suffer and not be able to be stable. But, you know, that definitely may be something they battle with in their adult years, just like me. That's why, you know, I done finally got to a point to where I'm stable mentally, physically. I ain't never emotionally stable. But you know, she needs to sit down somewhere. Like you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, you because I need to go finish drying these dishes. And then your girl is going to take a shower and do my nighttime routine. Well, first I'm gonna eat me a popsicle. I'm gonna eat a popsicle first. I'm gonna probably eat me a little dinner. I might just eat me a little hot pocket for dinner. I don't feel like doing too much. And I sure ain't finna mess no dishes up. Not after I just washed these dishes. I sure ain't finna mess no dishes up for real. I ain't cleaning this kitchen back up again. But yeah, I'm gonna have me a little popsicle. So um this is the one I'ma have. Y'all, these things are so good. I love the watermelon flavor. And I love the pineapple flavor. So yeah, I'm gonna eat one of them after I finish eating my dinner and take me a shower and do my nighttime routine and get back in the bed and get in the bed and go to sleep. All right, good night, Tara. Hope you feel better. She said, I enjoyed y'all. Of course, of course. I think we pretty much enjoy each other. We all enjoy each other. But yeah, y'all, your girl finna get off of here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for listening to my story time. And yeah, I love y'all, and I will see y'all later. Peace.